You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday edition. Northeast Indiana, it's time to get in the zone.
Every game up to the state championship is our state championship.
That's what we're here for. We're here to play the best and beat the best. They're not NFL players. They're really good high school kids. They're just like us. The story's going to be in the trenches.
We got to wrap up. We got to make sure we tackle this guy.
They don't beat themselves, so we're going to have to go out there and beat them ourselves.
You see this face?
Nobody's giving us a chance, but everybody wants us to win.
It's up to them to stop our offense. You know, we don't have to make any changes because of them.
Shock the universe, definitely, if we win this game.
Well, you probably heard the saying, the winners write the history books. Tonight, 6 teams from Northeast Indiana were looking to put the pen to the paper and ink another chapter in their program's history.
Teams looking to book a spot at semi-state with a win tonight. Regional finals on the schedule. That means trips to Churubusco, to Tipton, to Leo, and to Spuller.
But we are going to start in 4A, where Northeast Indiana is guaranteed a regional champion. History on the side of Bishop Dwenger. The Saints coming in with 16 regional titles, most of any program in the state. New Haven, just 1 regional title, and that came back in 2001. Perhaps a tale of 2 tailbacks at Zollner Stadium. Tavon Hurst, state's leading rusher, almost 2,700 yards. Dwenger's Ramond Wright, well, he's heading to Stanford, so you know he's pretty good. Dwenger's first possession in the first quarter, Jalen West caps a nice drive from the Saints. 9-yard touchdown. It's 7-zip. BD. Early second quarter now. Patrick Ryan. This kid had himself a heck of a ball game. Nice little play fake there and gets it to Steven Espinoza. Great strike. 26-yard score. 14-0 BD. But if you thought this was going to be a blowout, think again. Hurst, he can run. Apparently, the kid can throw the football. Brandon Peace, a heck of a baseball player. Not a bad receiver either. 14-7 cuts the lead in half. Following a BD fumble, it's Hurst. Watch him break. You can't arm tackle this kid. You can't arm tackle him. That's a 34-yard touch, and it's 14 all midway through the second quarter. Still late in the second quarter, Ryan hooking up with his favorite target, Mr. Espinoza tonight. 21-14 Bishop Dwenger at the half, and Chris Schwarzkopf said, you know what, I'm gonna write that play down because it may work later. How about third quarter? BD starts to break it open. They got the ball first. It's Ryan to Aaron Dykusen for a touchdown, 28-14, and then some chicanery on the sidelines. Gotta love that. Still in the third, Ramond Wright. This one would break it open. He goes for 219 yards on the game. Patrick Ryan, 11-19, 203, and 3 touchdowns as Dwenger wins its 17th regional title, 42-26.
I think we were just a little bit more physical in the end. Our defense stopped their offense a little bit more times than they stopped our offense. So, you know, it was a tough game.
Hats off to them. They were physical. They were tough. They were all we could handle. I mean, they gave us a great four-quarter game, and I mean, they were tough. So we really need to just sharpen up for semi-state.
Since the Snider game, we've had a lot of practice in building drives and answering scoring drives. And the offense is starting to get used to that they know that if they don't, we may be done. So I'm really proud of the offense to keep coming back and keep fighting and making things work.
New Haven finishes 9-4. Dwenger will go to Hammond Morton for semi-state. Maybe we'll have a Saturday game there. Who knows?
Hope they have money in the gas tank. In 5A, sometimes the stats can surprise you. As great of a program as Snider is, the Panthers haven't won a regional title since 2004. The biggest problem, talented teams from Indy. The last 3 years, Snider's bowed out to the Carmel Greyhounds. Tonight, another team from Indy looking to end Snider's season. Panthers hosting 9th-ranked Fishers, and the Tigers make a statement on the very first offensive play. Kobe Orris, that's play action, but I got back to the play for a 43-yard touchdown to R.C. Hauser. 6-0, extra point no good, but just 19 seconds in. However, Snider answering right back. John Nelson powers his way to an 8-yard touchdown. The Panthers take a 7-6 lead, but Fishers, very next possession. Orris, more play action, this time to Cameron Allen. He turns that into an 8-yard touchdown, makes it 13-7 Fishers. Snider would make the first big mistake of the game. Riley Jordan picked off by, the quarterback. Orris. He also plays on the defense.
He's a killer
just
tonight.
A few plays later, Casey Corey right up the gut. Now 20-6 Fishers after 1. Now we go under 2 minutes left in the half. Panthers force Fishers to punt. 3 plays later, that's a 61-yard touchdown by Akeem Kelsall. That cuts it to a 23-14 game, but Fishers goes into the 2-minute drill, and Orris hits Alfonso Hines a dagger with just 23 seconds left in the half. 30-14 Fishers. Now, Fishers would start the second half with an onside kick. They recover it, and then just the dagger as Orris hits Dakota Slaughter. Snider would get a few scores after that, but Fishers wins this one 47-34.
Extremely proud of our guys, especially our seniors. They fought hard, and they led us all season, getting better every week, and should be proud of their efforts. And they continued the tradition of some championship football here at Snider, and we wish them well.
And Snider finishes the season 9-3. Fishers host Valpo next week.
All right, in 3, after losing Connor Casser to injury, the haters said Leo's season was over. Well, you know, if you didn't know any better, you'd say Leo is just as good now as they were before. Just ask top-ranked Eastbrook. They'll spend the next few Fridays on the couch thanks to a win by the Lions last week at their place.
Watching the highlight zone.
Yeah, well, Lions looking for their first regional title in school history, hosting defending state champ West Lafayette. Early on, that's West Lafayette, but Reed Rohrbacher coming up with big plays with a hit on Caleb Munson, and that's a nice little interception. But West Lafayette would rally. That was in the first quarter. This was in the second. They get the passing game going. That's how you play pitch and catch. Nice touchdown, 7-zip West Lafayette at the half, but that would be West Lafayette's only touchdown in this game. Fourth quarter, Leo needs a stop. Austin Reschley forces a fumble. West Lafayette's 5th turnover of the game. Ryan Leiter. You know he can do it with the arm. He's doing it with the feet. A 12-yard touchdown makes it 7-7 with 9 minutes to go, and they were feeling it up in Leo. How about Leiter? Ball back to Leo. This one looked like it would cost him an interception on the 30 with 4.5 minutes left, but it would lead to just a field goal, and that was key. A 30-yarder right there makes it 10-7 with 1:26 left. Jared Souter says, okay, we got some time on the clock, and they would take advantage. How about Ryan Leiter to Gage corner, advancing the football, ball down to the 10 with 20 seconds left. Leiter again looking for a win here, and yeah, that's Nick Silver worth his weight in gold tonight. A touchdown with 11 seconds to go as Leo wins the school's first ever regional championship, 14-10.
I dropped back. I saw the pressure coming. I was either going to run it, but then I saw Nick Silver open. I gave him a chance, and he came through. He just pulled it off. I don't know how I feel right now. It's just crazy.
It's like magical right now. Yeah. I can't even talk. It's just unspeakable. You can't describe it in words.
Our defense did just an outstanding job tonight. Battled this whole game. You know, we just had to be patient. You know, this was a very good team we play, West Lafayette. You know, and it worked out for us at the end. But, you know, what a bunch of guys with a lot of heart.
Gotta love it if you're a Leo fan. Awesome job to the Lions. They'll play at South Bend St. Joe's next week.
Amazing.
Oh, man, what a season they've had. Coming up, we've got a top 5 matchup in Turtletown. Number 5 Churubusco hosting 3rd-ranked and undefeated Hagerstown.
And only one local team on the road tonight. Bishop Luers looking to bounce the Blue Devils of Tipton. The Knights highlights on the road coming up next in the Zone.